going on, everybody? Welcome to another Sunday Night Live with Evil Mike and myself.
Howdy.
How's it going, bud?
How's it going? I'm good. It's going pretty good. How you doing?
You got a little bit of hangover from last night?
Nah, no hangover. I don't drink.
No. I saw you. Well, I mean, just from the stream.
No.
Just the mental stress. It's a long stream, and you got to come up with all those questions. And
Yeah. No, that part I'm usually worn out, but nah,
yeah,
it's more like a good high kind of thing.
hell yeah, it was fun. See who all came out. Tina, always. What's up, babe?
What's up, Tina?
Las Cruces. What's going on, bud?
Hey, James.
And the other James, DJ. What's going on?
Hey, James.
We got the hooray, wahoo, hello.
Hooray, wahoo.
Will, what's going on, bro? Man,
the
Will,
tower.
You didn't have to. I know I sent you a gift, but you didn't have to gift me that prize that you won on Phil's channel. He won the 4-year premium membership and gifted it to me.
Heck yeah!
So, thank you so much, Will. Appreciate you. Love you, bud.
Thanks, Christina.
L to the Ray. What's going on, El Ray?
Hey, El Ray.
Hope you're doing okay. I know El Ray lost power down there in the Houston area for a week. Man, it's got to be rough. Hope you're doing okay, bud.
I want to say normally it's like a 2 to 3 week thing for some parts, and it's not just electricity; it's usually water too.
I can't imagine.
They usually shut it off. Yeah, I mean the hurricanes aren't so bad. It's tornadoes within the hurricanes. That's the horrible part. But then the water, I mean, no. But usually, depending on where you are and how high the water rose, it's usually like a 2 to 3 week thing. Yeah, but I want to say there was one. It was like a month and a half. That I think it was Harvey because it was just the water. Water was everywhere.
That's crazy. Kevin, what's going on, Kevin?
What's up, Kevin?
Go check out Kevin's most anticipated reads. Really interesting. That boy's got a crazy signature collection. He's like, goes to get signatures and comes back with like 40 books signed. pretty awesome stuff.
Man's on a different kind of mission, a mission that we all need. You go for the one thing and come back with like 38 or 9 other cool, badass things. Like, what?
What's up, Paul? My DM.
What's up, Paul?
Hope you're doing well.
And his amazing friends. Yeah.
Paul and his amazing friends, Tuesday, 7 to 9. And Christina, what's going on, Christina? No.
Hey, Christina. One of Paul's amazing friends. You can ask him a question.
The question is,
I'll answer it for him. No.
Angela. No, I know what the question is.
Hey, Angela.
What's going on?
Oh, Angela? Well, that might be scary then.
Yeah, it is. No, I'm just kidding. It's an inside joke. Thanks for throwing the link up for Paul.
Everybody, do mine up, yours, all the people in the chat.
Will, coming back. Books. Oh, Bethany. What's going on, Beth?
What's up, Bethany?
Hope you liked your present and your win from my 2-year giveaway. Threw a little something extra in there. You got to wait till tomorrow, though. I told you you're going to be mad at me when you opened it because you're like, I can't wait to open this. I have this problem. I have to open something. And then she opens something, and what's inside has to be opened. Packs of cards.
And I did love your appearance on Fanboy. You did a great job on Fanboy and everything, even though I gave you hell for not understanding but that's not really you. See, that's Fanboy and Neil be changing stuff, but you had
a certain number of books, and I think Fanboy kind of morphed it into something because I think she wanted to go Disney covers, but
I mean, like all they had to say was like, and she changed it, like I want to say like 3, it was like the second round or the third round, we said like animation or animated movies or something like that, because it kind of fit more the criteria, and because they were just it was nothing but like either movies or comics. There were already comics that had been turned into animated movies.
Yeah.
Like Neil was straight up just showing Ninja Turtle books. Like, no, Neil, no, no, no.
Right. Not even like the. I mean, Fanboy had at least had the Saturday morning cartoon turtles.
Yeah, and then they didn't
So
understand why that fit, but it was a comic book based on a cartoon show. Like it wasn't, it would that like for instance that comic book Batman, and that was I think it was the first one. It was like round three, and Fanboy finally showed, but it was Adventures of Batman or whatever. And then that one's actually based off of a comic, a cartoon or whatever. I was like, no, it's a it physically follows the cartoon show, not the actual.
yeah. What's up, Frog Brawler? Go check out Frog Brawler's channel.
What's up, Froggy?
Put an awesome cover and made it his own. Really good artistic talent. Great on the guitar. And also, I want to tell you guys, I've been having a lot of problems. It took me about 7 or 8 minutes just to get online. And I've been talking to the guy that built the computer. So if I lose power or something, or we have to cut the stream short, I'm so sorry. But please understand, it's not my control.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be acting up like this. Not even a year old, brand new computer, custom built. What's up, Gary Woods?
What's up, Gary?
Thanks for coming out. Joe, what's going on, Joe?
What's up, Joe?
Happy Sunday to you, buddy. Awesome. Anachronic College of Comic Book Knowledge. Had Bill from Comics Mag's Musings on there on Friday. Really
I love Bill. Episode. He's good people, and he's so funny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he and his wife, I love watching them together. Oh, my God.
He's slick about it. Uh-oh. So see what had just happened was we're losing Trev. His computer is dying. I'm gonna keep saying hi to people while cause he'll be back, but basically his computer like shut down and he's got to restart it. I want to say it took him like 8 minutes. I'm glad he warned y'all right before this happened. All right, let's see who else we got to say hello here. I saw Steve. What's up, Steve? Love me some Steve. We got Wellborn. Hey, Wellborn. It's good to see you hopping on Trev's, his Wednesday lives. That's pretty cool. What's up, John Stout? I love this man. I know, Bethany. I know. That's right. I don't blame you at all. And this isn't the first time they have like not quite understood the the theme or whatever. Some sports cars and things. Ooh, what? Made it back fast. Hey.
Yeah. You been saying hi to people?
Mm-hmm. Okay, we got Mr. Neil. What's up, Neil?
What's up, Neil?
We were just talking about you.
Yeah.
Seeing this time, usually I believe it is a Neil issue where he kind of confused. No, I think for the most part, Neil kind of understood it, but like I want to say it was a fanboy confusion. Let's see who else we got. We got Hack Attack.
Hack Attack.
What's up, Hack?
What's going on, Hack? Or as Black Crown Comics called you, Hawk. He kept on calling him Hawk, and then what's his name on the stream said Hawk 2.
Oh crap! Don't add that to him. I mean, that's cool and everything. If he likes it, I don't know. What's up, Random Ribs?
What's up, Kevin? Glad to see you.
All right, let's see. Oh, we got Hungry D. What's up, Hungry D?
What's up, D? You're awesome. D's been watching my content. Have her friends watch it. You're awesome, D. Really appreciate you. Robin! What's going on, Robin?
She had said earlier that she got some new pops. I'm curious to find out. Well, she's been on a pop kick.
Nice. I saw Neil's on the pop kick too. He's got some. Got a couple Naruto pops.
He's got a whole bunch in the back behind him when when he's on stream. And James says he has a question for you for real. What's the question, James? And give me a second. We'll get there. What's up, Kenny B? I'm actually going backward. I'm going backwards, and I'm trying to find just new names because there's so many kind and friendly people here, just saying hi to everybody. Oh, we got Justin.
What's
What's up,
up,
Justin?
Justin? Three good nerds. Do we say hi
I
to
think I'm
Aaron?
almost caught up. No,
Oh, you're all the
man.
way down there?
Mm-hmm.
No. Okay, you're still.
Oh,
Aaron,
we did
sports
say
cars
hi
and
to.
things. Huh?
We did say hi to her. I'm sorry.
Steve, I don't know if I said hi to you.
I did.
How's it going, Steve? John Stout.
You say hi to anybody you want to. What's up, Jack?
Beckerman. What's going on, Beckerman?
What's up, Mike? We didn't say hi to Mike. What's up, Mike?
White
I think
Tiger.
you.
What's going on? Ruby G.
Hey, Ruben. Yeah, you're kind of catching up now.
Rule changes. You're the man, brother. He is.
Thanks, Steve.
Man, if it wasn't for Mike, I don't know if I would have made through Heroes Con.
Hey, that's what brothers do.
Yeah, I need to fix my
Please,
PC.
Bethany, if
The
that's
guy
if
that
that's
built
I
it doesn't
mean,
live here, so man, it's going to be. I don't know.
oh, what's up, LP?
They are. I mean, Mike and I are the commissioners, so we got to make sure we got to keep you guys in line.
I
What's
was
going on,
on it this
LP?
Saturday.
Thanks for coming
I,
through.
I was there from the start. I was on it. Like, that's a red card. That doesn't qualify. Get that out of here.
Hey, man, I like that you were there from the start because sometimes I'm there from the start. You can show up an hour late.
Yeah,
So
I
we
sleep
like
in. Hey,
recover for each other every now and then.
that's what I'm talking about.
I was worried about that.
Nah, I was up. I don't set an alarm or anything. It happens. Sometimes I just wake up a little earlier that time, a little later. Not,
Oh, yeah, man.
oh, thanks, Jake. No, I'm playing. We know Trev's
What was his
badass.
question? I didn't see his question.
I don't know. He hasn't. I don't think I've seen his question yet.
All right, let's shout some people out real quick. We got Dead Man. I thought Dead Man had a different channel. Maybe he started over. What 12
Deadman
days ago?
Collectibles
Or maybe this is a different Dead Man.
could be because the Deadman that I know is Deadman Collectibles, and he has been around for a while. But I don't know if he's doing any content. I'm not the best of people to know what they've been doing. No, but that's the only Deadman I know.
But okay, so this might be a different Dead Man. 45 subscribers. Like I said, he just started his channel about 12 days ago. So new channel.
He was asking why Trev is so awesome. Well, let me tell you, folks, it's because he drinks a crap ton of milk, and that's it. That's the answer.
I drink chalky milk all the time.
There you go.
I love me some
I
chalky
just made
milk.
that up.
Next, we have Sector 2815. And Mike and I are going to be on his next Guess That Key episode this Wednesday at 8:30 Central Time. Best game show in the comic community. We each bring a book and try to stump the other contestants. Fun time.
It's fun. I've been able to stump them, and then I've been able to fail. You know.
I stumped him the first time. How many times have you been on there?
I want to say twice, but bad memory. Yeah, I want to say twice, and I want to say, yeah, because I want to say it wasn't like in the beginning, but I want to say I was like 4 or 5 months out. I don't even know who my first partner was. I don't even remember. Damn, I'm bad.
And lastly, we got Evil's Comics, my co-host. Going to be starting to get back into some more reviews.
I actually had the reviews are there. It's my phone. As soon as I upgrade my phone, bam, the reason. Now it's my USB.
We just did our discussion of the Dark Tower last night.
Yeah, it was fun.
7. Yeah, it was real fun, man. Mordred, I can see why you liked him.
He's definitely by far up there. I mean, he tops some of my favorite, not just this series, but he's one of my favorite King characters, period. Like, I just, because the expectation, and I kept asking y'all what y'all thought about Mordred and the chap, and like what y'all thought was going to happen. I mean, not really any of y'all were close. Like, y'all thought they were going to kill Susanna. Y'all thought, like, not you in particular, but you and Phil meshed together. But, you know, that they were going to have to kill the baby, which they should have, you know.
Mm-hmm.
No, but there was a like so getting what we got from Mordred. I love Mordred, but the question you should be asking yourself, because we still haven't seen the Crimson King, and this is basically his son. Does it paint a picture of what his dad looks
Yeah.
like? What's
Mm-hmm.
up?
What's up, Firebox Breaks? Thanks for coming
What's up,
through.
fire? I like that
So
fire.
yeah, if you like the Dark Tower, if you like indie comics, there's a lot of reviews on this channel. Check out Evil's Comics.
More coming eventually.
News. Trailers that dropped. Watchmen. Did you watch the Watchmen animated trailer?
I did, and okay. So, Watchmen already is one of my top favorite stories of all time. It's one of my top favorite like comic book movies. You know, it's probably like number 2, right behind Zack Snyder's Justice League. And okay, so the animation is cool and everything, but it looks exactly like his movie. It doesn't look like they've done anything too different.
Mm-hmm.
And the only thing I can say, like,
To
the
bring a
only
different
thing
audience in, I think.
maybe in the animation you're freer to do like more action scenes and stuff like that, you know, because you don't have to worry about stuntman and stuff like that. But the only thing I can see them doing is the real ending with the squid, and then like that's the only reason I can see why they're doing the going like the animated route. But like the trailer was dope and everything. Don't get me wrong, I'm hyped for it. But
I
honestly,
expect to
like
have the whole thing with the boat, the pirate ship, like that sub story. There's like 2 different sub stories
the
also.
Black Sail.
Yeah, I forgot the name
I'm
of
not
it.
I'm not a big fan of that because it's supposed to tie into the Watchmen and the whole lore, and it really doesn't. It's so confusing, and it's like I really wish they ditched that part of the story to begin with, because it's like, especially where it is in the comics, like it doesn't fit. Like I don't know what he was trying to do with the whole that backstory. The other one, yeah, it's all right.
What's up, Bud Files?
What's that, Buff House?
Thanks for coming in. Like always has some good views. Yeah, he does. That's why I asked him to come on here with me.
Sometimes, unless we start talking about Spider-Man. Yeah, I love Tenement. Tenement was
Everybody
good.
says that's really good.
Yeah, okay, for me, because I can be a Jeff Lemire hater, and it's not that he's a bad writer or anything. I have really high expectations for Jeff Lemire because he's such a high esteemed writer and stuff like that. And I have read a lot of his good stuff, but that there was like, and I'm not saying he's doing it anymore, but honestly, Tenement was the first one where it's like, it feels like he's got this complete story. Everything we got before that, like Primordial, like Phantom Road, they start out good. The middles are real good, but the endings are always like this. You know, you decide what happens, kind of thing, and it's like he hasn't figured out the ending. Primordial it was such a cool comic. I mean, the art alone is worth just buying the series, but like the ending is like it's one of those scenarios where it's like, well, I'll give you just enough information to like kind of come up with your own ending, you know, and it just feels like he doesn't honestly come up, like he's really good at coming up with stories and ideas for stories and stuff like that, but he just doesn't know how to finish stories, kind of
Like
thing, you know. He
Christopher
doesn't
Nolan,
know.
kind of.
Yeah. No, so Jeff Lemire, I do love Tinnaman. You know, his whole bone mythos. The first two was a little weird. And they were good stories. They just kind of the same thing. The ending was like me, like it didn't really. I don't know. It's just one of those things where it's like they left it so ominous. You know, you're like, what did happen? And then on top of it, it's supposed to be a series, and it's like, well, how do all these tie together? I had to reach out to Jeff specifically and ask him how do all these, and he didn't answer me, but the artist did, Andrew and Andrea Sorrentino or whatever, and he was like, they're not really connected. They're just stories that are like similar in fashion. That's what, you know. And I was like, okay, that makes more sense.
Joe says it's supposed to follow the book, the real ending. Okay.
I hope so.
It should.
I mean, I do like that ending. I don't know why I didn't do it for the movie. I don't. They're like, fans wouldn't have understood. And yet, I mean, it makes a whole lot of sense. It's not like, I mean, come on, we have War of the Worlds back in the 40s.
What's up, Cat Fan, bestie? Hope you're doing well.
What's up, Cat Fan?
Bone Orchard Mythos is great.
It's good.
Haven't seen the trailers. Going to Uh,
I actually
well,
like that.
they don't
Like,
show they don't
I
show
don't.
it in the trailer. They don't show it.
No, I don't think so. But even if they do
So,
keep him naked, I don't shy away from that. I mean, that like what he represents and like his ideology and what he's going through, it
well, he
made
makes a good point
sense.
because there's a sex scene too. So
Yeah, yeah. Well,
there's
we have
I think
had
there's
rated
multiple
R.
sex scenes actually.
We have
So,
had rated R DC.
but I'm just for his kid. He's wondering for the kiddo.
Mm.
That's a good question. I don't know. I guess we have to wait a little bit closer to see what it's rated.
Honestly, I don't think they do it. But I mean, if they're doing it more closer to the books, you're talking about one of the subplots is the whole lesbian. Yes, I mean, if they're doing it closer to the book, it might not be a kid-friendly watch kind of thing.
Another one of Bethany's channels. Too many channels. Too
I have to
many.
read it for a second, then I'm like, oh yeah, it's Bethany.
Horror aspect right after Alley and the Bone Mythos.
Hmm. The first one was like a D&D type of thing, where it was like these two girls like making this D&D campaign, and like as they were going through, they were like one of them was like reliving this like traumatized part of their life that they had blocked out. Or I don't know. It's just really weird. And it was like I got the whole like they're blocking out this horrible incident, but it was like, okay, where we're going from here kind of thing. It didn't. Spoiler alert.
Kind
It
of like
didn't.
I felt that way with what was that? Specs. I thought Specs was going to go in a
Everybody
different
was
direction,
everybody
and
was
it
on
like
specs.
yeah,
Yeah, I wasn't so big on. Like, the covers are all badass, and I really like the idea behind it. But
hmm
like you said, it went a whole nother like, and it just to me, it turned out to be this weird like murder slip up book. It wasn't even like a murder mystery and everything. It was like these two kids that accidentally like murdered these kids with these magic glasses, and then they're just trying to cover it up from it's like, come on, you got
yeah.
magic glasses. It's like, it can't be all that hard.
What's up, Dale?
What's up, Dale?
Hope you're doing well. You and the fam. Dale's awesome channel. Go check him out. Big time J. Scott Campbell collector. Bethany is everywhere. Multiple accounts. She's like Las Cruces, except for he just has one account and like 50 people.
Hmm.
She has one person and 4 accounts.
And like 5, 6, 8 accounts.
She was talking about that earlier. She does have multiple person.
What's up,
going
Tony?
on, Tony? Hope you're
Fits
doing
in.
well. DVH. Hoot.
What's up, DVH?
Thanks for stopping by.
He started his
Next we have
Saturday
Brave New
live stream.
World, Captain America. Did you watch the trailer?
I did.
The trailer actually was one of the better trailers. It really reminded me of the Captain Americas. Captain Americas were all really good. It was darker feel to it.
I want to say I'm gonna
I'm
agree.
pretty much
It
done
kind
with
of,
the MCU, but I'm saying
yeah.
the trailer looked good.
I want to say the only parts that fail are the parts that most people are excited for, the Red Hulk thing, and then Harrison Ford and this and that, and like, it's not that I love Harrison Ford. He's, I wouldn't say he's like one of my top favorite actors, but I love everything that he's in. Mine is, I mean, his last indies were okay. My thing is like the whole joke in the beginning. Oh, well, they made me shave off my mustache. That's why I look different. I mean, like, you could have just left the mustache. Like, I
Give him a fake one.
but I will say it does feel a lot more like Winter Soldier kind of thing.
Exactly.
I did like the trailer. It wasn't a bad watch or anything. The ending, I was pretty impressed that they showed Red Hulk in the trailer. That I'd have to give Marvel kudos, because I want to say like halfway through I was telling myself like, they're not gonna show him.
He was giving off, just from what we saw with his leg and his part of his arm. He had that Edward
slamming down
vibes.
Yeah. Oh, I want to say that's the well, it is MCU kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
No, but
the Hulk has changed so much, just like the animation and the CGI of the Hulk throughout all the movies. I don't like how they've morphed him.
It'd be good to see like an angry Hulk, And it'd be nice if they actually do his powers right with his boiling blood, and like that'll be kind of neat to see. I'm excited for it. I mean, it's another MCU movie. This is the movies that they're supposed to be fixing the MCU with, so I have to have faith that we're getting back on. And this one, like you said, it does feel more like Captain America or the Winter Soldier, the more the spy espionage. Because even the bad guy, I think it's that Esposito guy or whatever. I can't remember. I don't remember his name, but and honestly, I don't even know what villain he's supposed to be portraying. I forget, but he's just like a guy in a bulletproof vest with some knives on his chest.
Yeah, I don't know who he's supposed to be. What's up, Schultzy?
What's up, Chicago?
Really, thank you so much, Schultzy. He's sending me a print he did. He did a Storm Shadow negative space between the lines. I don't know if you saw it when they were on between the lines.
I don't think
guess
so.
He was in the audience. Man, it looks like a John Tyler Christopher. Like it's freaking so sweet. And I asked him about it.
Chicago can draw though,
made.
because he's been drawn for between the lines a lot. I mean, he can draw.
So he had some prints made up, and he sent me one. So can't wait to get that, man. So
yeah, you got to show that took off.
Hell yeah. Entropy, Kevin. Hello again.
What's up, Kevin?
I was surprised with the cat. Pleasantly surprised. Me too. That's what I was saying. I was.
It looks all right. I'm not gonna say it's bad.
Dark feel to it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it's in the bad, or it's kind of like, you know, I need to see more kind of thing. I want to say right now what I've seen online, it's mixed. Like, you know, either people are loving it or either people are like questioning too many things. I wouldn't say hating it, but you know, they're like, why this? Why? You know, I don't know.
What's up, Ben Compton? Straight out of Compton.
What's up, Ben?
There's only one person I know that's in it, but didn't fully reveal. Okay. Isaiah Bradley. I don't know who that is. Do you?
I want to say Isaiah Bradley was the older gentleman that played the older.
This is how I'm going to be with Deadpool. I'm going to try to avoid the internet for 2 days until I already got my tickets for Saturday. So that's in 2 weeks. What's up, Titus? Thanks for coming in.
What's up, K Titus?
Yeah, the original Hulk, where he's just the Hulk, and not.
I like when
more human and stuff.
You know, when he did Thunderbolts and stuff. That was kind of when I was introduced to the Red Hulk. Was that version of the Thunderbolts? So like, I love that version of Thunderbolts with Punisher, Elektra, and Red Hulk. You know, you had Flash Thompson as Venom, and I forget who else. But man, but that version of Red Hulk, I do like that version of Red Hulk.
Trailer was cool, but there's a lot of reshoots. Interesting. Live stream link? What do you mean? The StreamYard link? We don't have people on this show typically. You can come on my Wednesday show.
Yeah, this one is just all me and Trev.
First showing 1 p.m. on Thursday. Wow. Nice.
I don't care about spoilers. Like, no, honestly, I've already by watching the trailers, I've kind of pieced together most of, you know, what I believe is going on, kind of thing. It'll be like the surprise spoilers that they haven't shown us, kind of thing.
Oh my god!
I'm more. Yeah, we back, folks. I'm more interested in whether it's going to be a good movie or not. You know, I mean, cameos galore. I don't care about actors anymore. Like, honestly, that's kind of my one big problem with Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford's like 83 years old. I mean, how many MCU movies can you see him reprising, kind of thing? And especially like a character like Red Hulk is somebody I'd like to see in more than one film. I'm not saying Harrison Ford's going anywhere, but I mean, 83. I remember the last time he was on Star Wars, he got hurt. No, but I know another movie that's getting a lot of headway. It's a new kind of a horror movie, but Long Legs. If y'all haven't heard or seen the trailer for Long Legs, I wouldn't say it's in the scary, like, it probably, if you're into horror, probably won't scare you, but it does give off kind of Kiss the Girl, like Seven, those kind of vibes. It's getting a lot of like headway. Yeah, well, recovering. I'm not sure. And there he is. He comes back fast. What's up, Trey? Like Frogball was asking you a question right now. What are the symptoms of this from your end? Whole operation system locking up and then recovering?
Everything goes black. The computer goes to like almost like a quiet mode because it's still on, and I have to turn it off and turn it back on. That, or the whole thing freezes and everything just freezes and everything locks up.
Yeah.
Those two things are happening, both.
Yeah, and then that's what it was, Steve. It was a psychological thriller. It was really good. Talking about
Long
Long
Legs that
Legs,
just
did
came
you?
out.
Yeah, I saw that, and it was really, really good. It's talking
Thanks,
about,
Chelsea.
reminded me of a mix of, like, I wouldn't say Seven exactly. It was more like Kiss the Girls and like, but it was kind of one of those like movies where after you left the theater, like made you think kind of thing. Dog Brothers says sounds like a video card. Kevin said it might be power supply. Someone
Yeah,
already
he
kind of
thinks it's Power
mentioned.
Supply, the guy that built it, but it should. Man, it's not even a year old. All new equipment, so he's kind of surprised by it. But it's not a quick fix
He did,
because
Steve.
he
He
doesn't
did.
live here.
Go ahead and put in that hashtag.
Page look forward on what Long Legs.
Yeah, and Long Legs. I think that was the point, though. I want to say like he had a lot like prosthetic makeup on. I don't think that was like legit, like the way Nicolas Cage. Because I don't know. There were parts where it looked like he just had a little like fake, like. Nah, you just had to see it, but it didn't look like real life Nicolas Cage like currently. Because if that's the case, he looking pretty bad. Like.
Put in Hacktua for a chance at a duck for my monthly duck race. What about stuff you watched? You watched the last episode of you watching House of the Dragon? I forget.
Yeah, I saw the battle
that
that you were talking about. I think an episode dropped today because it comes out on Sunday, right?
Yeah, I think it dropped at 8:00.
I haven't watched that episode, but I watched the last episode with the big battle and the dragon battle.
Dude, that was the best episode since Battle of the Bastards.
I've liked all of them. All of them are like A+. I mean, ever since the first season, I want to say once they get past the time shift, that's where it gets A+ for me. Because I went back and watched the first season before I started the second season, just to like, because there was a couple things that were foggy. Like for some odd reason, I forgot the way that the big dragon at the end of the first season eats the prince or whatever. I was like, damn, I forgot about that shit. No, but this one it has that but it has that Game of Thrones vibes. It's hard to pick a favorite. That the second you pick a favorite, they're getting killed off, kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sticking with
Was she your favorite?
No. I mean, but they're cool. You know what I'm saying? She's a dragon rider, not old ass, but she was a woman with age. Let's just say that, and like the way she went out, I don't think it was justified. I thought she was gonna go out a little different. She did a lot of damage though.
Oh, she sure did.
But that whole scenario, I mean, just the king dying, and technically we don't know.
We're talking about that, but I guess we are.
And we're talking about, hey, that's a whole like week ago.
Yeah, my power supply it's under warranty and stuff. It's just the fact that he doesn't live here, he has to come get it, and because I don't want to pay anything. It's fucking less than a year old. I shouldn't have to pay anything.
That's the fun with PC life. You do have to like kind of keep putting money into it. What's up, me one?
Brand new.
But a power supply is easy. What's up, Tony?
Yeah, it's easy to change, but I'm saying just the process of getting it done.
Yeah.
All right,
What's up,
18
AR?
entries, 28 watching. Go ahead and
Seems
run it.
like. Oh, too late. Too late, Gary. I just spoiled everything. The show's not
Paul
on.
with
It's like,
619.
congrats, Paul.
Congrats, my DM.
Chicago. I'm computer illiterate. I'm still looking for the off switch. Yeah, I mean, it might not be there.
All right. Other stuff that I've been watching. I watched. You ever seen that The Best Hospital in the Galaxy on Netflix?
Never even heard of that.
It's like a bunch of aliens, a cartoon. It's a bunch of aliens. And it reminds me of a Harley Quinn cartoon.
Sorry, Gary.
And they're like operating on all these different aliens in the galaxy. It's like Star Trek mixed with Harley Quinn as far as the comedy. It's a comedy. It's pretty funny though.
It's enjoyable. You liked it?
Mm-hmm. I'm still watching it. I watched
one season.
Yeah, one season so far, I believe.
Okay. What else you watch?
And then they got the new Sausage Party, Foodtopia, that just dropped on Netflix. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm gonna be watching that. That's pretty much all I've watched this week. Because reading The Dark Tower took, 14 hours?
Yeah, you put it because I don't think. When do you start? Did you start on Saturday? Thursday.
Yeah.
And you read a whole bunch forward too. Okay,
Yeah.
so
I'm glad I read that twice though, because that was a really good part.
It is. And there's a lot that goes on, especially the first time you read it real quick. That's one thing actually I can really suggest is like listen to it slow, kind of take in everything, because he's going to be throwing a bunch at you. Futurama Saint Elsewhere.
Okay, so it's Futurama adjacent.
Oh, okay. What is great is after Game of Thrones and Dance Dragons, the next Westeros story is Dunk and Egg, which is like a PG-13 good story. HBO viewers won't know what to do with a happy ending. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. There's really not ever a happy ending.
I don't need a happy ending. I want a good ending. I want, I'm okay with the bad guy like winning. There's some great movies that I can think where the bad guy wins, or some series where it's possible. Now the problem with Game of Thrones had nothing to do with the writers or J.R.R. Martin. The problem is he hadn't finished the book series yet. The show superseded the knowledge of what he's still writing.
What's up, Dope?
What's up, Dope? I know he was super excited for Red Hulk. Yep. He was shouting and
yeah, he's Dope's living in heaven with that and all the EC stuff coming out.
They've been more Hulk focused lately, which is kind of nice, not just Hulk, because we've gotten his son, we got She-Hulk, now we're getting Red Hulk. It's kind of nice.
Right. Legend, what's up, Great Legend Show?
What's up, Great Legend Show?
Hope you're doing well tonight. Storms are coming. Getting shoddy connection. One love. Hey, take care. Stay safe.
Be careful, Chicago.
You got anything that you picked up you want to show off?
Nah.
No?
Nah.
I got a couple of things.
I don't think so.
Grab this. Got the Superman battle damage. Tyler
Kirkham. All right.
Pretty sick. Picked up a couple of figures. I'm just a sucker for these. We got a different Anime Heroes Sasuke Curse Mark transformation.
That's cool.
These are the deluxe ones.
Yeah.
Have a little effect.
In the background, they come with like a background stage and the effect. Yeah, cool.
And Naruto.
That guy.
The Tailed Beast Cloak. It's the first form when this beast inside of him starts coming out. It forms the Beast Cloak.
The Nine Tails. The Nine Tails. Yeah. Creepy. Get out of here.
What we got here? Never read much Red Hulk. He was in Thunderbolts, right? Isn't that where he started out?
I want to say he started traditionally in like Hulk, and then they moved him to Thunderbolts or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Because I want to say they did the whole Thunderbolt Ross thing, him revealing that he had finally gotten like a sample of Bruce Banner's blood or whatever. I mean, nah, I'm not the Red Hulk expert, but I want to say it was Hulk first, and they moved him around.
And then Frog Brawler, if he's still in the chat, Frog, thank you so much. He saw on one of the streams that I needed this issue
Ooh.
#1 of the Me You Love in the Dark. I got like 2, 3, and 4, I think.
Yeah.
So he said, I got an extra one, #1. I'll send it to you. And he sent that, and he sent a note saying he didn't want to be lonely. So got an all-star squadron.
That's freaking cool.
Nice. Bronze
Love
and
it.
Copper Age. And this lenticular of Action Comics.
Ooh. Very nice. Did you have that or?
No,
Nice.
No,
I don't think
didn't.
I've ever seen that before.
Really awesome. Frog, appreciate you. And I had these pulled out from a couple different streams, so I thought I'd show them on my stream since I haven't pulled out. But some sketch cards. I don't know if I've shown in a while. Mike, you've probably seen these.
Yeah. Still cool, huh? What's
Wolverine.
up, Blake?
Got some Magneto.
Yeah, that's cool. He's like, fling, flang,
Cap.
flume. Yeah, it's Cap. Guess who's back? It's Cap. Hey, Kyle Alex.
Wonder Woman, probably about to fight Ares, I would say. It's really the only time she uses that axe.
Yeah, she's excellent.
That's some soups.
She just uses weapons.
And this one of my buddies did for me a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
He just did that on a cardstock for me.
That's
Pretty good
cool.
artist. A little risque. And Kyle Ale, where's he at? I thought I saw him.
True. Yeah.
What's up, Kyle? Thanks so much for popping in. She didn't dress me, but I do have the Comics Curing Cancer.
Hey.
Everybody need to be checking that out. The big auction is going to be first week in October. If you have anything to donate, get in contact with Rob's Fat Stacks, Legion of Comics, or DJ Links. Please, it'd be much appreciated. We're looking for books, original art, just things to donate to auction off on the big auction. Going to have the auction on Saturday and Sunday nights. So there's not going to be a drawing for books for people that donated on Saturday nights anymore. It's just going to be a big auction, trying to streamline it better to where they're not dead tired. I know Robert was dead by the time it was over. So check that out at the beginning of October. Save your money for that. But Kyle, if he's in the chat still, he gave me a bunch of Chiefs cards. Really awesome. A couple really good ones. Where's that? Got this green Mahomes parallel.
Very nice.
Where's the other one?
Go Kyle Alex.
And another parallel Kelsey. Taylor Swift's boyfriend.
For now.
So thank you so much, Kyle. Appreciate you, bud. Bleeker. Awesome church today.
Yeah.
As always, check out Bleeker. Great hangout. There you are, Kyle. Appreciate you, bud. Really do.
Did you read The Me You Love in the Dark yet?
No.
Okay. Let me know when you get to the ending. See what you think.
Well, how many issues is it? Is it 6?
4.
Is it 4? Okay, cool.
I think it's just 4.
I'm pretty sure I have all of them then.
I think it's just 4, and I want to say, like, maybe cliffhanger ending. You know, he left it open for a possibility kind of thing.
Anything else you want to talk about besides covers to show off?
Trying to think of anything notable. The Long Shot with Dennis Quaid. I watched that it's on Netflix right now. It's a sports movie, but it's a golf movie. I watched it with my brother, and it's pretty good. It's about like the first all Hispanic golf team that made pro. It's pretty good. I watched Long Legs. I'm actually watching Star Wars: The Bad Batch. I've been saving that season 3. Caught up on the Alkali. I know people kind of hated the last episode. I'm still loving it. I mean, I wouldn't say it has that like they already had a great episode before then, so it kind of had that like filler. Kind of. It wasn't exactly a filler episode, but it was because it was like a whole backstory
It's the
explaining
penultimate,
what.
right? You're talking about the old.
Yeah, I think so because that's what it was. They were basically catching you up on like what the show was about, like within this backstory, and showing you like a little more. And I don't know. Oh, it was
man, the
great.
Dark Tower discussion was awesome.
Yeah,
You
I'm
should
on
check it out,
another.
Kyle.
I'm on a whole another high when I do that.
The only other thing that I've been watching a couple of episodes of was The Receiver. It's a sports. It's about they follow like last season they had quarterback, and they followed 3 quarterbacks around the league the entire season. And this year is called Receiver, and there's 5 different receivers they're following through the season. Just
What do you
their
watch that on
everyday
Netflix?
lives. And, yeah, just their everyday lives, getting prepared, their families. It's pretty cool.
I have to tell my brother about it.
And we got some covers to look at.
Let's look at it.
All right. First off, it's a little bit of nostalgia for people that were watching this. We got Powerpuff Girls, #1, attacking Mojo Jojo down there. I love Mojo.
I am Mojo Jojo. Nah, him. HIM, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I love Powerpuff Girls.
So we got
Bubbles
that.
and Blossom.
#1. Looks like Dynamite's getting a hold of a lot of those cartoons and doing books on them.
Mm-hmm.
We got Phoenix #1. Really like this AKA variant. I don't know if that's the name or if that's just what type of variant it is, but
It's a dope cover though. Trying to see what's
Phoenix.
going on with her hair, but everything
There's
else.
a bunch of #1s. Yeah, the hair's kind of wicked. It's like it's a cowl almost.
Yeah.
What was this?
And there's the cowboy cheerleader one. I think he was talking about the.
Yeah, Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders.
Mhm.
It was a good watch. A lot of catty women in there.
I've actually seen quite a bit of those.
It's one of those shows you can do something while you're watching it, not really watching it. We got this is the cover I really liked from the new Wonder Woman issue. Tony Daniel, great artist.
I think I need to see it up close, but I like it all the way until you get to her face. I don't know. There's something.
Her face looks good.
Maybe it's like small. I don't know. She's got a small head.
You ordered a couple of Phoenix covers. I wouldn't doubt it. Okay, Kyle, it's not.
Maybe.
We got Superman. I'm grabbing this Nathan Zerdy cover.
Yeah.
We got Zatanna in the issue. Zatanna, they're really pushing her. She has her own book, and she's in, I believe, 2 other books.
Yeah, Travis has been trying to push that Zatanna series big time. He's like, you gotta read it. Yeah,
I haven't read it yet.
I'll look at it.
One of my covers of the week, but I didn't read it.
I got the Marvel pass and the DC pass. He knows. He's like, look at it.
We got in case you missed it, Ain't No Grave, the Scotty Young book right now.
The 3rd printing?
3rd printing of it. So you can grab that. It's a black and white, but if you missed it, they might have the 2nd printing as well, or another printing of #2 as well this week. We got Destro, only showing 1 cover for everything right now. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I don't know if having so much stuff open messing with my computer, but got Destro #2, part of that Energon universe, a continuation from Cobra Commander.
Looks cool. I like how the his name looks chiseled. It's kind of cool.
And they brought in the twins. I always love the twins, Tomaz and Zaymot.
Yeah. They already got the bats in there. The bats are cool.
This was awesome. Not really picking up any of these Crisis on Infinite Earths reprints, but I might start having to because I think
Yeah, they're doing the blank.
Cliff or somebody was telling me all the blanks from now on, like the other one and two were white, and three was black, and then four they're doing teal, and like the rest of them are different, just odd colors that you don't ever see. So, just a badass
What's up,
blank
Luchaka?
color that you just never see. What's up,
Yeah, there
Otaku
is.
Tour Guide?
There is, James.
Thanks for popping in.
Jenny Prison.
We got World's Finest, number 29. Kind of a interesting cover. Dan Mora.
Yeah. Very, from what I can see, it looks very plain for me.
That's just the A cover.
Yeah.
I didn't think I liked any of the variants. That's probably the one I'm getting. Then we got the extension of Dark Knights of Steel, All Winter. This is a Matina foil variant of this new character. I don't know who she is, but
It's pretty looking, man. I like it.
Mm-hmm. It looks gorgeous, though. I went up there and was going through because at Fridays my store lets me go up there and get all my books and put them in my box, make sure I get the ones I'm supposed to get. So I grabbed them and saw that, and I was like, "This is just gorgeous."
It's pretty, and in foil too.
Right? Hell yeah, Dan Moore. That's my favorite.
Yeah, we
artist
love
right now.
Dan Moore. Yeah, we love Dan Moore.
It's a different kind of cover, though, for sure. It isn't?
Yeah, it is.
You couldn't tell
it's
it's
more
a
like
Dan
an
Moore.
artsy.
It could be anybody. Yeah.
Yeah, more like an artsy cover.
Yeah, next week, number 2, Zatanna number 2 has got Jenny Frison cover. Had that on pre-order. Man, I have almost 2 short boxes of just Jenny Frisons.
I want to say, right.
I just grabbed everything Jenny Frison. I was like, I'm just going to put all this together, and I almost had 2 short boxes.
I think I have like 75% of a short box, maybe, of Jenny. Now, America, I got like a long box.
You probably have everything she's done.
Nah, not everything, but some of that Unsacred series that she did, that it's hard to get. Her first 2 series, like the Unnatural from Image and Unsacred from, I forget what company printed it, Ablaze or something like that. But like both those series, it's not that they're like low print or anything like that. It's more like either fans kept on to them, they're just not in shops kind of thing.
Yeah, they just don't get rid of them.
They're just not selling them. Yeah, it's more like that.
Oh yeah, and I also got Austin LeMay sent me a couple stickers.
Ooh, that's cool.
I think one of them's a business card, one of them's a sticker. That's his autograph, though. He's a freaking awesome artist. I got to send him a sketch cover to get done one of these days.
He's an awesome dude.
Either that or wait till Comics Curing Cancer. I'm sure he'll have a couple of sketches up for auction.
Exclusives, yeah. You know it.
Commission. You got about 40?
About 40.
Nice.
I want to say maybe like 75, 80, somewhere in there.
Yeah, if you just go through the Poison Ivy and the Wonder Womans, you could probably get
the Wonder Woman,
80 of them,
Harley
from those 2. Yeah, and Harley, you probably get 100
Harley
from those.
forever.
I have almost every single one of the Harley, Wonder Womans, and Poison Ivies.
I'm looking for them, Mick. I'm looking. I every time I go out, I look for super, because I find other ones that I haven't bought, but then I have some that I don't have on the wall either, but not on this wall. But
did you get the Zurana?
Nah, there's some I just don't see. I have seen that's like I saw Sinestro one time, and then I just didn't pick him up, and I haven't seen him since. I've seen a Joker, and I missed him like a regular Batman.
Hey, I'm going.
Chad will be back. Maybe. He didn't freeze you. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. No, but every time I go to a Walmart or I hit the mall and they have them at this one shop, I like going to the mall because they have them a little cheaper than what Walmart has for some reason. I try and at least pick up 1 or 2. Because I have other figures that I don't really show off. They're just not comic book related. Like I pick up video game figures like Metroid, Zelda, and Sonic, Mario. Yes, he did, John. I got to meet him at VHeroesCon. He was such a dope person. He was, I mean, everywhere he looked, he was either doing signing stuff or doing art, or such a cool person. Yeah, she had quite a few on Wonder Woman. I mean, I think exclusively she was with Wonder Woman like right after Jolene Jones left. I want to say like 22 to 23, something like that. He's back. Yeah, she has some Catwoman's too. Most of my Jenny Fristons are all her indie stuff, like
I got a lot of indie stuff from her.
Like Graham, like the Genie book. I want to say a lot of the Jenny Fristen stuff. I don't know why, but like, and I have a lot of her DC stuff too. But I don't have I wasn't picking up that Poison Ivy series, so I didn't grab any of those kind of things.
Yeah. Picked this one up the other day.
That one's pretty
exclusive. I don't know what store exclusive it was.
She did Buffy. She did Dune. I think she did Dune. Don't quote me. And she's done a lot. Her Buffy one was pretty cool.
Yes, the Square Enix figures are insanely cool. They're really detailed.
I love Bandai. Bandai's doing your figures, but Bandai makes really good, like, because I do pick up Gundam and other stuff, but Bandai's usually like my go-to.
Mm-hmm.
And they're relatively, nicely priced,
Thanks for brotherhood. What's up, Vinny?
What's up, Vinny?
Thanks for coming through. Check out Vinny on Instagram. ICT Vinny. You reserved your hotel from Heroes. Damn, where you staying at?
You should have waited until they did the
block.
Yeah, because the Heroes Con, they put out on their website, they put out a like a hotel discount thing, and it's like 20 hotels to pick from, something like that. But you get a discount if you go through them, kind of thing. You ever saying something about a Penthouse Medusa comic?
No, my oven's not on. Yeah, it's Medusa, the Jenny Fristen.
I haven't heard about that. I have to look into that.
You want the Medusa? Get it. Yeah, well, you got to pay up for it. What's up, Adam? Hope you're doing good, bud. That's pretty much it. We're right at an hour. What you got coming up on your channel? Anything you're going to be anywhere? I guess we're both going to be.
2 weeks, Dark Tower, the end of the Dark Tower. That's in 2 weeks, hopefully Trev gets the reading out of the way. No, I'm playing. No, I'm excited for that, to see what y'all think about the ending, that kind of stuff. I'm excited because one of my favorite part is still yet to come. It's not the ending, but it's near the ending. But my favorite part from the whole series, and it's one of those parts where, like, I'm hesitant to get there, but I also love that point because it's a lot of emotions in one. I read the scene that I'm talking about, and I needed a hug in real life. It's the one time that I've actually read something where I felt like not really broken, but broken kind of thing. Like, after reading, I was like, fuck.
Damn. Okay.
What's up, fanboy?
What's up, fanboy? Hope you're having a great night. Thanks for stopping by. Promote something. What do you want to promote, Will?
He said he was going live, I think. I think he's going live.
You going live after this? Check out WVogs18.
Going to bed after this. Well, I'm eating dinner after this, but yeah, pretty close.
I gotta wrap everything up and call Tina. So Mike and I are going to be Wednesday, like I said again, on Sector 2815, 8 to 9 or 8:30 to 9:30 Central Time, Sector 2815. Check us out there doing Guess That Key. Back here next week, 9 o'clock with Evil Mike, and Wednesday, 3 to 5, open panel. Love you guys so very much. Thank you so much for spending some time with me and Mike on Sunday night. Have a great week. And as always, Matt Woods.